want to scan this guy real bad. It's like creatures that are like two-legged, but they've got sails on their heads.
We're live on YouTube. Greetings, everybody. This is a three-way stream. We're playing No Man's Sky. Got Krista and Grizzle with me, in case you're just finding us for the first time. I don't know why.
Hello.
Yay, 130 subs, not even.
I think I'm going to call the families and children, what do you call that? Protective services, and tell them about you getting your, whatever it was, addicted to Overwatch.
We'll say nephew. It's easier. Oh. I just took damage from something, but I don't know what.
Sometimes the plants will attack you.
Oh! Oh, yeah. It's definitely the plant. Kind of funny to have a single stream for 3 single-player instances.
Wait, what?
Because this isn't really actually a multiplayer game.
Oh, yeah. Well, that interview with that guy said it was a long time ago, so...
Kind of
I think
funny to have a
Muffalo
single
bought
stream
it
for 3 single-player instances.
with that misdirection in mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, Muffalo. You got screwed.
No sound? Sound's definitely working.
Yeah. Other people said hello back.
I made this says hello. John Moore says, hi diddly ho there, neighbor. Jerry G, man, dehydrated slugs, enormous ginormous. Hype.
Gotta get back to my ship.
They kept said echo. It was my bad for like 3 seconds. Jesus.
Oh. Unacceptable.
So I surveyed everything on one planet. Everything. And I got $250,000, but I wouldn't recommend it.
That would take forever, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So other than seeing what they are, like, does it help you at all to survey stuff other than to give you money?
It's all for the money.
Oh. I was hoping, like, you'd get some sort of bonus or, like, oh, now that you've analyzed it, you can get some new resource from it.
Technology recharge.
I made this as good tech. I like Ian. Ian's cool. Did you see the guys intercepting data by the sound of hard drive? Yeah, it was a very low bit rate though. So it wasn't really that they were intercepting data, they were just transmitting it. But I didn't really find that. We almost talked about that, but it's not really a big deal. Like, that's not the scary part about transmitting data using the sound of a hard drive. I mean, it's you could transmit data using the sound of the fans or basically anything. I mean, you can even do it by like fiddling bits on the video card and picking it up as radio frequency interference. The deal is though that these air-gapped computers, you have to get software on them in the first place, and you know that means like a compromised UEFI or other like physical hardware things, something like that. And if you're trying to guard against that, there's any number of ways you can surreptitiously remove data from a computer. I mean, I'm almost tempted to like do a video where I come up with like 50 different ways of surreptitiously exfiltrating data from a computer that's air-gapped, because it's not that hard. NMH Flare gave us a like because Twitch is buffering and it works fine on YouTube, so thanks. YouTube has the added bonus if you can get any one of our 3 camera streams in 1080p. Cause yeah!
they have a bigger budget than Twitch to implement those kind of features. Would throat singing program? Ah, throat singing is so cool.
Alright, so I've got recipes for upgrading stuff. How do you actually do that?
You build it. It takes an inventory slot, so you build it like you would crafting an item.
Oh.
Yeah. But you do eventually, like I have a multi-tool at this point that has 10 slots.
The multi-tool has 10 slots?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wowee!
Was that upgrade? Just you found on the planet?
It's a different model and everything.
Radiation
It's literally a different multi-tool. Various aliens will give them to you.
Okay, that sounds exciting.
Also, those boxes that have lights coming out of them, if you hack those with the bypass tool and you have money, you always want to select the cargo pod. If you got enough money, we'll give you another inventory slot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what's that? I found Wheatley.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, terminal. Oh, it's supposed to be a sail tournament. Terminal.
So, for all the regulars, we finished the brick ceiling party. Like, I'm gonna have a celebratory handful of M&Ms.
That room's pretty much done now, right? Because you guys spray painted the boiler too.
Yep.
It
The last
needs
boiler.
touch-up paint.
Yeah, we need another coat of blue for sure. Maybe another coat of gray. And then we gotta put up
That
the
won't take
trim.
long.
Yeah, I mean, we could be done in one more day. Well, and cleaning. My God, the cleaning.
Oh yeah, that's so much dust.
I think the dust is...
PvP do Portal co-op.
I think it's just 2 players, right?
Yeah, I've done it before, but not with you guys. We still gotta find a desk. I looked on Overstock the other day. Didn't find anything real great.
Are you allowing the peeps to join you in this game's server? There is no server. This game is not multiplayer.
If you can find us, you're welcome to join us.
Yeah. They lied about multiplayer.
I did, I was not misremembering. I found the interview with that guy where he's like, it's totally gonna be multiplayer.
I got a dagger. That's spooky.
You can sell those.
Yeah, I probably will. You can't decorate your ship, so. I wonder, like, if the game would have the same charm and appeal if it wasn't, you know, single player.
Well, here's the thing. You can deform the planets. So, like, I've got a grenade launcher. And I can grenade launcher giant holes in the ground. So, think about the kind of netcode that keeps track of every planet and
Yeah.
every little space that's been deformed. How? How could that be possible?
More Gek charms, great.
Those are good. They're expensive. Eventually in the game, all you care about is how much money you can make. And so that's one inventory slot, and you're going to make 30 grand. So that's a better deal than a full stack of plutonium or whatever. Platinum, nickel, copper. That's what you eventually want more than anything else.
Whose house is this?
Those are your cash crops.
Did I see the guy about somebody who tricked the Windows tech support scammers into installing ransomware? Nice. Oh wow, Steam reviews. Liquid Media, are you talking about this game that there's 90 thumbs down and people asking for a refund?
Yeah, this game
Yeah, they
has been
crucified it.
completely destroyed on Steam.
I think anybody with an SLI setup is having problems with this game.
They fixed a lot of it. Like the stutter is pretty much fixed, I think, at this point.
I'm still having pretty bad stutter. Mine's actually worse than
Really?
the other day.
Oh, really? Mine's okay. You guys might as well play Space Engineers because you can do the same thing but make it pretty.
I saw the Enterprise in Space Engineers, and my god.
Make it your desktop, take a screenshot.
Oh wow, it's 90% downvote
Whoa.
on Steam.
Well, I think on top of the botched launch, people are getting to the point where it's like, wait a minute, this game gets boring in a day.
Units received.
Yeah, there's not a ton to do. I mean, it's fun to explore, but
At this point, I want a new spaceship. A new spaceship, the one that I want, costs 10 million. I
Yeah.
have 500,000.
Yeah.
And that took me a while.
you played yesterday too.
And I played Friday night too.
Oh, really? After we were done? Is this really just a crater and there's nothing else here? Awesome.
Google's new operating system, Fuchsia. That's the one that they're developing totally from scratch, not based on Linux, right?
There's a cave here. Did we ever find a use for emerald? Like the cook?
Yeah, there's certain recipes that require it. Mostly it's upgrading shit, so it's, you know, part of your suit or your multi-tool or your ship. And they all take inventory slots, so with that starter ship and the starter tool, you're wasting your time.
Hot Cup Car apparently found a crashed ship on a planet that he was able to repair.
That's cool. I haven't run into one of those. You can buy any ship that you encounter.
Everyone's looking to buy. On a drop pod?
Yeah, if you got money, that's more inventory.
Oh.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
I accept it. I would offer a handful of gummy bears for No Man's Sky. Not a bear more. That's a good way of determining whether something's worth it.
Radiation protection stabilized.
Sugar-free gummy bears. I like those. There are those sugar-free gummy bears on Amazon, and apparently they make you just shit uncontrollably if you eat enough of them. And the Amazon reviews for those are fucking hilarious.
Wendell noticed your Morse code during the tech. I think a lot of people did. More people than I would have expected.
Damn it, you guys don't miss a trick.
Gummy bear stream hype.
Use the transmission towers to look for distress transmissions. That's for crashed ships that can be repaired.
Maybe? I don't know. That is a good thing to do because you can always get something good. I always search for shelters if I've got money because that's another inventory slot. If you find a pod.
I apparently still lack an Atlas path.
Oh, that's part of the... You gotta follow the story a little bit more. I finally got one. Or I learned to craft them.
I think my mouse sensitivity's off from the last time I played.
Does it feel more sensitive?
Less.
I've gone 100% controller because there's auto aim in the gunplay, and it's just pointless not to play with the controller. It's how they designed it, so who am I to
Fight it.
buck that system?
The UX is so bad in this game. I have to buy something.
Maximus wants us to revisit Space Engineers. Ah, we might do that next. Maybe. I gotta get the server up and running.
That's the main drawback, is like we always have to do server stuff before.
Technology recharge.
The ship I want is 14 million. How much money do I have? Probably not much. Yeah, 49,000.
Oh, that looks like a sail thing, but there's an angry monster out here.
Look what you've done. I could have sworn I had an Atlas thing. I should sell the Gek charm real quick. If I do nothing else. This game makes me want to give X Rebirth a new shot. Makes this game look like a gem. Or that game makes this... Wait. reading's hard. It makes
Try that, because that was another game that people just shit all over.
So when I've got a scanner, I always want to look for a shelter.
Well, I've never seen Distress Signal, but if we can get a free ship, that sounds good. But see, a shelter isn't guaranteed to be a cargo pod. How much money do you have?
Like 100,000.
How much have you upgraded your inventory yet?
Yeah, the last one I bought was only 20k.
So that one will be 30. So yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, I can do it multiple times if I make more bypass chips.
Oh wow, I got a lot of money for that.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
How much is this guy's ship worth? Oh, not that great.
There's so many fucking Sentinel drones on this planet, you can't even trade. And the UI takes so long to load every goddamn menu. Oh my god. It makes you want to hate it. I want to love it, but it won't let me.
It's been hurt before. It won't let anybody get close.
Well, there's 1 million of 10.
Is it CS:GO that you can now customize the reload animation?
I don't really play CS:GO. I've never
I
heard of
don't
that
know.
though.
That's what this game
Customize
needs.
it how?
Well, like I keep seeing hilarious things where like somebody is saying like reload, I need reload, and like a butler's hand comes on screen to hand the person another clip, and then they take it. It's like just running around in an FPS, and it's like clip, goddammit! It's like a butler's hand reaches you a clip.
Not a bug, a feature.
I know that the competitive scene, you can't modify that game because if it detects any different files, it'll just ban your ass.
Really quiet all of a sudden? Might just be the music turning off.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, I'm starting to. I don't know if it's the fumes or what, but I just hit a wall. I'm so sleepy.
I had a kid with me all weekend. I kind of feel the same way.
It's candy bar time.
Yeah, time to eat lots of candy.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Shoot, where's my ship? I'm just gonna drive over there.
The other pro tip I'll give you about this game, if you're going to get into space combat, and sometimes you don't make that choice, always have iron.
Not constructed.
Why? Is it like what you make stuff out of?
It's how you recharge your shields.
Oh. feel like the flying has somehow gotten worse in like the one day. Scanning and uploading is a good way to make bank.
Yeah, if you don't mind Pokemon Snap, you can take a picture of all the animals on the planet and get 250,000.
Oh, that just seems like a pain in the ass, though.
Yeah, because there's no indicator of where the ones you haven't found are or what they are, and not every animal counts, so you literally have to do almost all of them.
So dumb.
I don't think the plants count, but you do get cash for the plants. Every system you go to and every planet, you can cash all those in for about 1,000 each, which is good in the early game.
The other thing that's making me miserable right now is I got severely sunburnt this weekend, and it's like I can barely move my shoulders. Made a mistake going outside. People like me aren't meant to be outside.
Nerds confirmed.
Yeah. Yeah, my nephew was fine. He was totally fine being out in the sun all day, like didn't get burned at all, but I got fried to a crisp. Oh, look at this. I'm about to learn a new word.
Bunny Lip McLovin says, what do I think of the game so far? $60 is a ripoff.
Yeah, it's not worth 60 bucks.
It's promising, though. There's the beginnings of something great here.
I don't think they'll do anything with it.
I guess they've got their money now.
It kind of happened with Minecraft, though, and it ended up having like $1 billion.
Well, with Minecraft though, when you first got it, it was in, what was it, in beta? And you paid, what, like $5 for it? And then now, it's only now is it $25. And that's for a full game.
And that's stopped. Yeah, Minecraft, even when Minecraft was brand new, I remember playing it, and I had already played Dwarf Fortress, and I was like, oh my god, someone made Dwarf Fortress 3D, this is amazing. At no point playing this game was I like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I mean, it's not bad, it's not great though.
It's a fine game. If it were $30 and not hyped up, everybody would be excited about it.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
I need to find fuel.
No free slots in ship inventory. Product constructed.
Of course, I have landed on the one planet that has nothing for me to get power from.
What do you need for power?
It's for my launch to get off this planet.
Oh, there are, oh, that's just plutonium. I think every planet has that.
Found none so far, but I'll keep looking. Even with Minecraft, they didn't add half the shit they said they would, but the community did. I guess, do you think they'll support, like, modding in this game?
I don't know.
That's what I want to get you into modded Minecraft one little bit. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I feel like that could be dangerous.
I really did like Factorio.
They have factory building like simulators in Minecraft where you have to like build rockets and factories and nuclear reactors. Oh, what is this? One of them probably like the Tech It Classic, but it takes way too much normal Minecraft gameplay to get to. I don't think it's so bad.
But you're addicted to Minecraft.
Yeah, I do love Minecraft, so I'm probably not the best person.
You don't think it's so bad to play 10,000 games of Overwatch?
I can quit whenever I want.
Has the PGP wiki been spawned? Not yet, but soon.
What is there to put on it?
What do we know?
Damien and Anton put a little how-to together for getting the Microsoft Android remote desktop client running on Linux.
I finally found some plants, maybe I'll find some plutonium.
Insert inventory.
Nope.
Radiation protection.
I think you can also use the thamium, which is sometimes you can get that from flowers. Use the scanner, and it's the lightning bolts.
Oh, okay, hang on, I found some stuff, it looks like.
No free slots in ship.
Oh, nope, I have to have an Atlas pass for that. Great. Gek charm. So many Gek charms, I just don't want them. Plutonium,
They're good.
that's good.
That's good money.
The main problem with this game is the hype, and that was mainly by Sony. I hope they bring it to Linux. And for a cheaper price.
Considering the half-ass PC port, I doubt that's a priority.
Do you think they stopped caring about PC because they know people can refund it on Steam? Don't even bother with that.
I don't think it's that they didn't care. Maybe they were just complacent. It's definitely, I mean, that's not the big money. You definitely want the console gamers. That's where your big dollars are going to come from.
Where am I going? I've instantly forgotten. Oh, down here.
Telling
This
people
new
not to
spot.
review because the first patch is a huge one. Did they actually do that? Well, why fucking release the game? I mean, with all the lies, why should anybody ever give them any sort of leeway?
Leeway.
Yeah.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
I found a new thing.
Protection. Stabilizing.
Doesn't mean anything to me, but I found it. This is a pretty little spot. Oh, it's got a different flag than the other places. I bet it's not a Gek settlement.
I've discovered a robot people and the Gek, and I think one other race.
Does it say how many there's supposed to be, or like, is it just infinite?
I'm sure it's not infinite because they've got art for them. And we've all experienced the Gek as exactly the same thing, so I don't think that's generated.
Oh yeah, good point.
The robot people look like Daft Punk.
That's where
Of
they've
course.
been.
Makes perfect sense.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Platinum. I don't really need that bad. Head back toward my ship. There's like a volcano here. And what I think is a lake. Don't really want to jump
Ooh.
down there.
Got a new multi-tool. That's always good.
Does it have the can opener attachment?
No free slots.
It doesn't even have grenades. How do I want to transfer?
No free slots in ship inventory.
I wish you could have like a mini map of the planet. I guess that'd probably be hard to do, but
Technology.
Oh, did I turn that down? Motherfucker. I was trying to transfer. Oh. God damn it. Fucking interface.
it's bad. It's real bad. I gotta go sell some stuff and get off this planet.
Radiation protection.
If I could build a house, I would build it on this planet 'cause it's a beautiful little lake here. But you can't build.
Life support.
Even if you could, you're never coming back.
X, you can't remember the name of the planet.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing. Radiation protection.
Whoa! Almost jumped off a cliff. Oh, my ship's so far away. Yeah, you can't build anything, B-boy. You can buy new ships, but you can't actually build.
Also, someone reported you can find them, although I've not encountered that yet.
All right, chat. Anybody want to help me with these things? It's like, oh, there's a sequence. I didn't even see that on the other side. I was just okay.
If it's the number one, it's insanely simple. Just pick the second number as the first one. And it's always that. There's one where you have to do a little math.
What's the point of collecting all those resources if you can't build? You can use it to fuel your spaceship and your spacesuit. That's about it. You can get a better spacesuit so you can go to the inner part of the galaxy. Ow!
Yeah, you sell it.
That's a little disappointing. I really liked, oh, what was the game? Starts with an E, Empyrean. Because you could build in that. I liked it too because it started us on like the hardest planet. We had no oxygen,
Well-
couldn't figure out how to get oxygen.
I think we chose that accidentally.
We can handle this.
Well, I totally missed my chance to get a sweet new multi-tool because I didn't understand the fucking interface. Thanks, Obama.
Somewhere in the White House, he starts crying.
It gets a chill.
Not again.
Did you see the German president? I guess Germany has a prime minister and a president. I don't know how those Mickey Mouse governments work. But it's not Merkel, it's a dude. And he actually said in an interview, it's not the elites who are the problem, it's the people.
Wow.
And people like attacked him in the street for it. And then there was another guy who was like giving a speech after that, and he sort of like, you know, this guy's not wrong, and they booed him off the stage.
Thanks, Bunny Lip. A dehydrated slug.
Oh. Where's the space station? Oh.
Don't forget every once in a while to open up the start menu, or I guess it's the escape menu on keyboard, and turn in your discoveries for money.
Start, what is it? Where do I do that?
I think it's the start, like the options menu. So you'll have a list on the left that says star systems. Anyone with the red X, you can turn in for $2,000.
Inventory full.
Maybe discoveries?
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
How do I... Oh, this, yeah, you're right, the UI is really bad. It's getting worse.
Deleted.
There we go. Cash money. Buy dynamic resonator. I have to keep remembering to do that.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Now here comes the rain and thunder. Is it stormy where you are? I kind of wish it would storm here. They keep saying it's going to and it doesn't.
Hostiles approaching.
Oh, I bought the dynamic resonator. It costs a lot of money.
What's that do?
That's what I need to
Or-
build the thing.
Are you still working on hyperdrive?
Yeah, I didn't get to that last time.
Well, you'll be excited to know that once you get that built, you get to go to a brand new solar system. And guess what? Everything there is exactly the same as it is where you are now.
I really need to sell more stuff, but it doesn't seem to want to let me sell certain things.
You can only sell what's in your personal inventory, not your ship inventory.
Oh. Huh. Selling stuff so I get more space in my inventory. That list on the left can be uploaded for cache too. Let me look at that again. Oh, I see, you're right.
This game's not full of bugs at all.
What'd you discover?
That I can clip through a monolith.
Oh yeah, the animals also don't have any sort of physical presence. You can go through them.
Life support power low.
Oh wow, that gives you a lot of units. Good point. Good call, Daycab.
Proxima Centauri habitable zone planet.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They found Earth-alike that's 4 light years away.
It's a planet in the habitable zone, but what about the mass of Earth, and do we have any kind of like indication that it's not, you know, a piece of crap?
I don't know. It's probably just, oh shit, we need funding.
Well, an interesting thing about Earth, the light that's reflected from Earth is polarized, and the light that's not reflected from Earth, like light reflected off the moon, is not polarized as a result of being reflected from the moon. And that's because light at one polarity is absorbed by life here. And so it may be possible to actually observe if the planet has life or not by looking at whether or not the light coming from the planet is polarized, if we can actually see light coming from the planet.
I'm here for you. You'll be my little personal guide for what the hell I need to do in this game. I wish you could see people like walking around the trading post. That'd be kind of nice. Make it seem less dead.
I've never seen anybody walking, just standing.
In the future, everybody is disabled.
Oh, I got one of the codes wrong? Oh man, it must be getting harder. I didn't even pay any attention. I just thought the one that started with a 5 would definitely be it. That patch.
How do I build the the thing to get to another galaxy?
You have to fuel it. Have you done that?
I have the thing. Oh, maybe I need to look for it.
You get the warp core or whatever.
I thought I did. I don't see it now. Great.
Until you learn the recipe, you have to buy suspension fluid and then craft the rest of it.
I can't do anything with it.
You get it's a green.
No, I have it, but it doesn't give me an option to like fuel it or anything.
Do you? If you're not in the ship, you need to put it in the ship inventory.
It's in the ship inventory.
So click on the hyperdrive like you're gonna refuel it with stuff.
Slots in ship inventory.
No, I need to. I don't understand. Build hyperdrive. Press tab on an empty slot.
Oh yeah, you gotta actually build the hyperdrive like it was a craftable item.
There it is. I need a warp cell.
That's what you probably don't have.
Christian
okay.
Nunkin says, thinking about photographic polarizers, I don't see how life would be a factor for polarizing light. Think about plants, they absorb light, but they don't absorb all polarizations of light.
Oh, so I need to get antimatter. Let's go back to this trading post.
Which is why a photographic polarizer is sometimes really handy.
What is Wendell eating? Almost surely M&Ms.
I don't even have to look.
A banana split.
Oh, really?
You should sprinkle some M&Ms on it.
I did. Ooh, a crashed ship.
You're just finding them all over the place like they're candy.
Yeah, the advice to look for transmissions was solid because that led me to find more transmissions and decode more shit, and it's just been like really magical.
Make sure that you transfer your stuff on your ship over to the other ship or you'll lose it.
I don't know if the other ship's better than mine yet.
You can compare them. I mean, all it's based on is how many slots it has. Everything else is identical because you can just upgrade it.
Wow, so this thing has, like, it's got a lot of stuff and its shit's upgraded. It's got 15 slots.
What do you have?
16 slots.
So just take the stuff instead.
So how do I get antimatter?
You gotta buy suspension fluid until you learn how to make it, and then use the suspension fluid to craft one of those purple bubbles, and then use that to craft one of the other purple bubbles, and then create the warp core.
The crafting is just so bad.
Inventory full.
Help me! What is the stream title? I still have untitled broadcast.
3 slots in ship inventory.
Stream title is Every Star Feels Exactly the Same.
Aw.
Energy recharge.
Every angry animal I've encountered on this game, every single one is some kind of crab. I don't know if the game developers had like a bad experience with crabs at some point.
There's some guy on the developer team who's like, maybe we should make non-hostile creature or more hostile creatures that don't look like crabs. And he's like, don't. No. Unacceptable. Navigational data received, but
Technology recharge.
Also, nothing. When you find nothing, I find that insulting. It's like it's a game where literally everything is the same. Do you really have to waste more of my time by making something useless?
yeah.
So here's what I think is happening when you find nothing. I think that you were going to find a Gek charm or something like that, but since you already had one in your inventory, it was like, nope.
Stabilizing.
I attacked one of those big freighters in space, and they will fuck your world up, by the way. But I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna take out one of these
Radiation.
because they have these pods on the side that you can destroy. I was like, I'm gonna take out this pod and see what happens. So I took out the pod, and a bunch of loot popped out of it, and I grabbed the loot before they managed to kill me. Nothing found.
Oh.
I feel like the crab battle music should be the Star Trek the original series battle music. Dun, 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 dun.
Or the Crab People song from South Park.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Oh, look at this guy. Is he not actually going to talk to me? Did I come here for nothing? Oh. Oh, I got antimatter. How convenient. Hey, thank you.
Units received.
Oh, it's so bright in here. Where does he sleep? Oh, maybe out here? Oh no, this is a dock.
Yeah, when I open one of these things and there's like a little alien dude in here, and he's clicking his beak or whatever, and he's happy to see me, there's nowhere to sleep. There's nowhere to
Yeah.
poop. There's nowhere to like prepare food.
He just takes a dump out in the grass on the front lawn.
Yeah, the Gek, they just go outside for everything. They're filthy. They've mastered interstellar travel, but not plumbing. You mean every planet feels the same? There's slight differences in the planets, but every star gives you basically a choice of all those different things. You can sometimes you come upon Gex and they're doing something bad, you can report them.
Really? Like, what were
Yeah.
they doing?
This one is his eyes are crusty and his beak is flecked with dried drool. It's very clearly not hard at work, so I can report him for being lazy.
Aww. Don't be that guy. There's a mushroom man over here. Gender none.
Who doesn't have a gender?
One of the monsters I found. Where'd my ship go? I instantly lost it. Of course, I don't have any space for anything.
Yeah, that's the whole appeal of better ship, is just more space. But those cargo pods are real. That's the cheap way to get more.
I had to go get an article.
What article?
Radiation protection.
On YouTube, they were trying to figure out how polarized light could be used to detect life on other planets.
Inventory full. No free slots in ship inventory.
This game's still giving me high encoding on the OBS here for some reason.
No free slots in suit inventory. Inventory full. Life support power low.
I have no space for anything.
How much money you got?
Like 90,000?
Oh yeah. Have you claimed your free ship?
No, but I don't want to lose all my stuff. Didn't you say that's what happened?
You can move it.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I'll do that. Go outside real quick. Let's see.
Oh, this multi-tool's shittier than the one I have. Why would you do this to me, game?
Oh, I've got all kinds of stuff to upload too. Thank you for telling me units received every time I upload one.
There's one thing this game likes to do. It's repeat itself.
Yeah. I got a multi-tool from a ruin. I think Grizzle got a multi-tool at one point, but I accidentally destroyed it.
Oh, I've gotten several. I have a really nice one now, but the one I found was like 20 minutes ago. It was even nicer, and I accidentally refused it trying to transfer items. I just made some fantastic burritos. I don't know, that burrito hubris will get you in trouble.
Inventory full. Radiation protection stabilizing.
Oh wait, do I have to build another hyperdrive? If I've already put it on the other ship?
Yep.
Ugh, that's bullshit. Never mind.
You can take it apart and transfer the pieces, I think. Or wait a minute. You might be able to transfer the hyperdrive. I don't remember.
I don't think it will. I don't think it's gonna let me.
Can you disassemble it and just transfer the
Oh wait, this
raw?
one might already have it. It looks like maybe it's okay.
Everyone
Weird.
I've ever bought had a hyperdrive.
I learned the Gek word for
Oh.
isotope.
Inventory full. No free slots in ship inventory.
Throw some of that platinum away.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, platinum's good money.
I haven't got the space for it right now. I have a bunch more.
Technology recharge.
I need the warp cell. That was the thing.
One
Guess
thing
we'll
I've
switch
learned.
with Damien.
One thing I've learned is when a storm comes to a planet, just get the fuck out.
Just leave.
It ain't worth it.
Where the heck is everyone? Chat is kill. I'm blaying. That's kind of how I feel about the game too right now. There's another thing over there, but I can't get over there. Interact with a chair next time you see one. Can you sit? Hot cab car?
I haven't
Or will
tried
it
that.
glitch out? I bet it glitches out and like destroys all your progress. Oh, frame rate drop. Well, if you guys think this game is blah, I think that means it's time to play Overwatch. Oh, what's over here? Doesn't really hold my attention. Yeah. Everyone's like meh.
It's a good description of the game. I mean, it's fun. Well, fun might be too strong a word.
It's an introverted sort of game. never released like an official review of it. This game is fun. Well, fun's not really the word.
Yeah, fun's not exactly the word.
Inventory full.
If we could do this together, and like, whenever we're learning words, we're sharing the words we learn with each other, that wouldn't be awful.
Yeah, as it is, it's just like, meh. It's entertaining for all of 20 minutes.
And judging by the level of engagement from chat and the stream, it's just like, oh yeah, this is great, you guys.
New game, woo! Oh, we can switch. What do you want to play? Don't everybody respond at once.
Yeah, I don't think we really have anything in the pipeline.
Unless chat can come up with something really amazing. But yeah, I'm fine too. It's just bleh.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, look, another thing that looks like all the other things. Don't starve with the chat.
Don't start with the chat.
Well, I'm getting attacked by hostile ships. That might be interesting for you.
You say it's like, that might be.
Oh, I made this. That might be the original paper. There's a follow-up paper where they pointed one of the space probes that was on the way somewhere else back toward Earth, and at least at the distance from like Mars to Earth, the hypothesis was confirmed. But keep in mind that, like, if you're shooting a laser at the moon, and you know the reflector that the Apollo astronauts left on the moon, if you shoot a laser at that spot, and then you set up your detector to detect lasers, you know, coming back from that spot, you're only talking about on the order of like 100 or 200 photons that are coming back. And your detector has to be that sensitive. So, and that's just from Earth to the moon, so you can imagine how much light would have to make it here intact for us to make that kind of a determination. So it might be a pipe dream anyway, but... I like how gravity doesn't work all the time in this game. There's just like rocks floating above the surface of the Earth.
Yeah, when you harvest shit.
Well, I'm just flying over stuff, and it just has rocks floating for no apparent reason.
There's some votes for GTA in the chat. Walk back to Starship, do this all over again, realize I didn't buy enough, and then go back. We voted for things, TPGP. Play whatever you enjoy playing.
Nap Simulator 2016.
Yeah, I could definitely go for a nap too. I am exhausted. We put in so much work this weekend for you guys have no idea.
And by we, it means Grizzle and Wendell. I was not here.
Inventory full.
I was putting time into helping the next generation.
Technology.
By tiring him out so he couldn't sleep. Or he would sleep better.
You should have brought him and sealed some fucking brick.
I realized, like, my PC was ready to pick. I gotta pick it up today, but I realized after we left last night, I was like, I should have made him carry that out. I had free labor and I didn't take advantage. Stupid.
It could have also been like dust cleanup detail because I don't know if you noticed the hallway is dramatically improved.
It does look a lot better.
I don't like GTA. I like GTA.
I think they meant Left 4 Dead.
Definitely don't like Left 4 Dead.
That's weird to me. That's just so strange. I'll never get over that.
That I don't like a terrible game?
It's fun though.
It's not.
I don't hate Left 4 Dead, but I definitely don't enjoy it either because it's just so repetitive.
It's like this game. It's the same shit over and over, but this game's a little bit more engaging.
I'm gonna have to click this. Is there a way to just buy all, like, a certain amount of...
Yeah, there's arrows.
Synonym
I
says
see
it's
that.
almost like different people have different opinions. No, we're all the
No.
same, goddammit!
That's not allowed, especially with video games. Video games, sports, and politics.
Never gonna have enough of this crap. Look, someone parked here.
Oh, I've got like an upgraded hyperdrive now, so I can actually jump several stars away. Space anomaly, that's usually good for some fun.
It
Sometimes.
came from the space anomaly.
The only time I don't want to see a space anomaly is in Stellaris, where it's like another fucking anomaly,
Oh, yeah.
another pop-up.
Ooh, another crash ship. Looks suspiciously similar to the other crashed ship.
Wow, I've never found a crashed ship, and you're just raking them in.
That advice for looking for the transmission thing was solid.
I always find beacons when I do transmission.
Yeah.
This one is also only 15 slots and a piece of shit.
Kill me.
Can't I use my, like, mining pistol to, like, mine all the good stuff out of this?
You should be able to transfer it.
No, it won't let me transfer technology.
Can you break it down and transfer the raw parts?
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, this place is a waste of fucking time. 2 blueprints that I already knew. That's another shit part of this game. Like, there's so much stuff you can do, and you'll even pay for it because you don't know what it is beforehand. It's like, oh, you already know this.
Wait, do I have a friend now?
No.
Radiation protection.
Oh.
There's like a little mushroom guy, and it's like showing me that he's happy now.
Oh, did you feed him?
Yeah.
Inventory full.
Guess I'll go buy plutonium.
Hang on a second. Did I just go backwards?
No free slots in ship inventory. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Here we go.
Oh, here's a new kind of creature. This is like an ape-like monster. Serious underbite.
Technology installed. No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory.
Oh, there's a moon I haven't discovered.
Falling.
Another better multi-tool, but there's definitely no way to transfer things. Gotta recraft them. That sucks.
Well, chat, what's a good get to know you question? What would you like to do when you retire? Sleep till I'm dead.
Technology recharge.
Was the Next Generation shot on film? Yeah, that had to be before digital, right?
Yes. It was on 35 millimeter.
But I think in the DVD, didn't they go back and digitize the effects?
Yep.
That show is older than I thought it would. Did that start in the 80s?
It did.
I never watched the original runs of it. I started watching it when it was like on Fox after school every day.
Yeah, it's aged really well.
2 episodes. That must have been a super popular show because Fox would show 2 episodes a night.
Oh yeah, it was like yeah. I remember that, and it was like it came on, and then there was like a 2-hour gap, and then there was another episode. It's like Jesus.
And they weren't sequential. It was like part of one season, and then the next time period would be part of another season. But most of them, there was no serial aspect to it. It was just a different, just getting into something else. Although sometimes, you know, the cast would change a little bit.
One minute Barkley's there, and the next minute he's gone, and no one's talking about it.
Move to Japan and become an American playboy there. That's a interesting retirement plan.
What was it? Who's the guy in Korea? Liquid Media?
Yeah.
He was talking about having all sorts of, I imagine, Korean girlfriends, as he calls them.
Oh yeah, he was talking about that, wasn't he? Huh.
I imagine that's easier when you're younger.
Pixel
Oh, you
Nymph
don't think
has
there's...
joined us. Something,
Oh,
it's
no.
only single player. It's not... Okay, it is, but we're pretending like the guy that said it was multiplayer didn't lie to us. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You don't think there's lonely, older Korean gals?
Seems unlikely.
You think they're all dead?
They're all dead. Every single one of them.
In Korea, you're not married by a certain age. They just put you to the sword.
That is kind of a business thing. Like, I'd read that they get a lot of pressure from their families to date, and so there are like services where you can like rent a boyfriend or something
Oh.
for family events. Like, it's not sexual at all. It's just,
That would
Good.
still be weird though, right?
well, apparently not.
Inventory full.
It's a way to avoid like awkward conversations or whatever.
That would be horrible. Imagine that. How much do you think that pays? Because, like, to go to a wedding? Ooh.
Units received.
Can't be that good of pay.
Units received.
Oh, I found a crashed ship.
Damn it. Am I the only one who can't find a crashed ship?
I found a distress beacon and then I can just follow it, looks like. Where's my ship? South Korea, the age of 30 years old. If you're not married, something is wrong. You get a little bit of that in the American South as well, I'd say. I don't know. I don't think it's that case so much in the North, but there's definitely more pressure to marry young around here, I think. Go up to this new place.
Oh, I got this new multi-tool. I don't have grenades. Fuck.
Christmas cakes. What does that mean?
That's
What?
that's a UK thing.
Apparently that's what they call Japanese women aged more than 25. I don't understand that, but
How is that a Christmas cake?
I'm a Christmas cake.
I think the problem with older gals around here is all of them, and I mean every goddamn one, has a kid.
Oh yeah, well that's kind of pretty typical, I think. After a certain age.
Yeah, I can't be a part of that nonsense.
Do the Japanese even? Yeah, Christmas in Japan's like a big deal. It's not like a religious holiday at all, but an excuse to buy things. unfortunately, which is what our Christmas has become as well.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Units received.
So close to having all my thalmium stuff. Is this gonna be another, like, distressed ship? I bet it is. It is! It totally is. What are the chances? This moon is cursed.
There's so many distress beacons.
Yeah, literally, like, the whole planet is covered in them.
Product constructed.
Okay, so I found a chair and I interacted with it. So, just guess, what do you think that would do?
Spin it.
Yep.
Would you sit down? Oh, it just spins it?
It spins it around and that's it.
That's what I did.
I haven't found a chair yet.
But you're gonna be so excited when you do.
Wow, new features. Is there a way in here?
I think since most of these creatures are like bird creature things, if there was any kind of a chair that was comfortable, it would be a small miracle.
Yeah, they're all vaguely humanoid. That seems unlikely. Or maybe that's the only shape that evolves into space travel. You figure there's got to be like a gelatinous ooze or something out there.
Even in Star Trek The Next Generation, the Enterprise D actually had aquatic decks.
Are you telling me this little alien, he doesn't have... He was like, I'm about to die. It's terrible. And all he needed was carbon, and there's literally plants all over his spaceship.
Don't question it.
What the hell?
Yeah, there's one point where you need 20 carbon to continue talking to them, and the plants are literally, like, you don't even have to move. You can just turn your head.
Doesn't make any sense.
Life support power low. Radiation protection stabilizing.
There's plants behind the thing and it won't let me get them. Ah. Got 22 carbon though.
Yeah, imagine a world where you could point this little gun at a tree and turn it into something you can sell for like $500. No one would get anything done. Well, I'm out of McDonald's and Mountain Dew. Let me go shoot a tree for 3 seconds and head down to the pawn shop.
Yeah, I can do simple math in my head, even though I'm just utterly exhausted. There is about a 30% chance that after the stream, and I turn my camera off, that I just collapse under my desk.
Aw.
I got so much done. I ran a dedicated Ethernet line through the attic, around the ductwork, just for the lighting controller, because we can do cool shit with the lighting controller, which we should probably mess with a little bit after the stream. And, God, I've forgotten what else I did. I did a lot of shit, other than just brick ceiling this weekend. It's all the little details. It's like, the first 90% of the work is like all the obvious shit, and then the last 90% of the work is like all the little tiny ankle-biting things that are just like...
Protection.
Touch up paint. Get the trim. Let's fix the lights.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Stuff that you wouldn't think would matter, but the paint, I think we will need to touch up. Didn't you say it showed up on camera?
Yeah,
That it was still a little splotchy?
yeah, it needs a little bit of love, I think. I mean, we should just go ahead and do it now. It might be okay, but let's just go ahead and do it. Another crashed ship, only 15 slots, nothing of value.
And nothing of value was lost or found. Hey Jason, what's the drinking age in South Korea? If it's probably less than what everybody else's is, right?
I
It
think
seems
we're,
like the
I think we're on the high end, if not the oldest.
I think 21's pretty strange for most places. I have plutonium for days, but I can't find any more thalmium. I'm gonna have to go to a space station and buy it.
Just go into orbit. Every meteor has it.
Is it every? I thought that was plutonium. Okay.
Life support powered low. 75%. Is there a ship upgrade that's not a drama queen?
I think it's worse than C-3PO.
And the robot from Lost in Space put together.
That robot was much more annoying.
I liked it though.
Technology recharge.
It definitely had a snarky streak. It's like, wait a minute, you're a robot. You're not supposed to be snarky. And it's like, well, good thing I'm not as dumb as Dr. Smith.
And those useless fucking arms.
Yeah. They would just flail about wildly. That's maybe where the inspiration came from, the wacky flailing arm inflatable tube man goes.
Oh man, somebody should make a tube thing of him.
Everybody remember the remake of the Lost in Space stuff in the movie? That movie was terrible. Just awful.
I think I watched it. I don't remember much about it though.
They made the robot a lot more badass, but in the end, it was still retarded.
Oh, knowledge bot Mac, it's not actually multiplayer. Unfortunately. I don't think you can find each other even if it was.
I like how everybody's unaware of that because they lied so effectively.
We do multiplayer streams normally though. There's always 3 cameras up.
There was a guy that posted a picture of some other player's planet, but even if you find a planet that I discovered, even if you come to the same planet that I'm on, it's not shared.
Oh.
There's no sharing in this game. This game didn't go to public school kindergarten. Never learned.
The markers are kind of glitchy too, because you constantly think it's like, oh, it's just right down there. But the marker is actually like through the horizon, so...
Yeah.
This game's got some problems. And when I say some, I think we've counted about 734 at this point.
Half of them are just in the UI alone.
Oh, these guys' DirecTV satellite is fucked up.
He's upset he can't watch TV. How am I supposed to watch the playoffs now? New Geck word learned. Playoffs.
The Olympics. I can't watch the Olympics.
I haven't been watching that at all.
I haven't watched it ever.
Ow.
Apparently, Michael Phelps is truly... I think... Here's what I think about Michael Phelps. I think the lizard people who run the earth, you know?
Yeah.
They
those guys.
accidentally lost him at birth somehow. And they were like, fuck, we lost an egg. And then somehow he got, somebody found him and raised him. And so he's got the lizard people skills and everything, but he was not taught to be heartless and evil. So he became an Olympic athlete instead.
He's definitely got the Leonidas thing going on.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Did I ever hear the conspiracy story about the lizard city that's under LA? No.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
I've heard of the, like the lizard people conspiracy, but not that particular thing, no.
Oh, I have a hyperdrive, finally a functional one. It took forever just to get the stuff to make the other thing. I read the US Olympic swimmers got held at gunpoint.
Yeah, one of the gold medalists. I think he was just at a party or something. Somebody pulled a gun on him. 'Cause Rio.
Oh, warping to a new galaxy.
This game mechanic's also retarded, so I just encountered a Gek person, and it was like, I think he wants food or water, and I didn't know enough of the words to figure it out, and it was like, give food from exosuit filtration system, and I was like, okay, and it was like, oh no, he doesn't want that, and it won't let me give him water. It's like, I could give him both. Why can't I give him both?
You missed your chance.
Jesus Christ!
He's
what?
like, if you couldn't guess, he's like a woman. He's like, if you couldn't guess right the first time, well, let's just not do it.
I'm not even hungry anymore. Take me home.
Yeah, that's sort of where we're at. I think you're supposed to read the encyclopedia when you encounter these guys in these little huts. Like, read the encyclopedia first, because 2 times in a row now, the encyclopedia word has been relevant for whatever the fuck he's after. And, if I had read the encyclopedia first, I would have been able to give him whatever they wanted.
Well, as you learn more words, it fills in the gaps for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
So-
saying that even if the only word that I knew was the one that I learned from the encyclopedia, where this person was, I could figured out what they wanted.
Like, thirst is the word you need. Which I think I have.
Hydration is what it gave me.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Life support power low. Radiation protection stabilizing.
Oh, what's this? I found a knowledge stone. You learned the Gek word for Gek. Oh, I learned the Gek word for beware. That's ominous. I imagine that there'd be something dangerous in here, but knowing my luck, probably nothing. Knowledge stone.
I'm also pretty sure the plutonium doesn't show up in red crystals dotting the surface of planets.
Totally does. I also learned the Gek word for abomination. Something bad has happened here. Wendell said a curse word, salt detected.
Stabilizing.
Just one of those little things this game does that gets on my nerves.
I learned the Gek word for starship. I learned 3 words from this monument. That's good, I guess. Learned the Gek word for babblefish and then wonder what you've been doing all this time. The Gek word for Google. Who's paying us to do the surveys?
That's a good question.
I found another knowledge stone.
Turns out we're just hallucinating all this.
Wasn't that, I can... Whenever we talk about hallucinations and stuff, I want to say, I'm remembering a story about an author that wrote a series of books when they were under the influence of hallucinogenics. But then my brain is like, that's how we got Harry Potter. That's not how we got Harry Potter. But I can't remember what it was. It was like Hemingway or Melville or something.
We got Harry Potter when an author wrote a series of books under the influence of lack of talent.
Oh!
Homelessness. She was homeless.
Yeah, wasn't she? Yeah, I thought she was homeless or like super poor. She had a kid and like
Yeah.
couldn't support it.
Yep.
She was like, you know what my best shot is? Becoming an author.
Yeah. Yeah.
Children's author. You know, it's one of those jobs where it's like, how hard could this be?
Something bad has happened. This planet, I should probably leave this planet. Bad things have happened here. The author of Harry Potter is annoying, super liberal. I don't know anything about her politics. Don't care that much.
That's not good. The Gex sent me in a circle. I've already been here.
Stupid gigs.
Wasted 25% of my thrust landing, whatever.
Something bad happened here. Yuck. Oh. Perhaps the fungal deposits from the last world I visited are still clogging my exosuit vents, affecting my cognition somehow. I have cleaned my filter 6 times now, but I still feel it inside me. Ugh. Gross. Oh, there's a bouncy alien guy up here.
Shoot it.
Kill it?
Take a picture of it first. Turn it into the galactic whatever.
The grazing creep. I haven't found anything real aggressive yet. Oh, there's like red water down here.
Literally everyone on YouTube is so bored, they're threatening to slit their wrists.
Aww.
Not really.
Love you guys.
I've inferred that from the silence.
We would definitely make the news if somehow we caused a mass suicide from our gaming.
you say that contemplatively, as if it would boost the numbers or something.
You know, I mean, there's going to be a lot of morbid curiosity, don't you think?
How bad can it really be?
Could we turn it into some t-shirt sales?
I survived the stream. Like those roller coaster shirts.
I went to the shitty PGP stream and all I got was this t-shirt. Oh, what's this? Titanium.
The downbeat lifeform is studying the image of another young warrior on its pad. The pictured warrior looks virile and impressive. It has facial tendrils that are outstretched. It appears rich and of good breeding stock. The look in its eyes is sultry.
Ugh. You found space porn.
I received a blueprint and a candid image of the lifeform that I will one day wed.
Oh.
We're gonna... Enormous Ginormous is gonna make some vinyl decals. You know, I actually have a vinyl plotter. It's just a very ancient, simple cutter. But it does work with, Illustrator? Very old version of Illustrator.
What version do you know?
Like ancient Illustrator from like 75 years ago. Windows XP Illustrator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's I think it's an RS-232 serial port. We're talking that old of a vinyl cutter. But I have some extra cutters and stuff, so... And I have a couple rolls of vinyl.
Radiation protection.
It's really ancient.
Stabilizing.
It's fantastically ancient.
Read between the lines, chat. How much do you pay for a PGP decal?
Pixel Nymph says, actually might fix my sleep pattern. The suicide?
You would sleep forever, so...
Yeah.
I'd say that's a fix.
Units received.
The fuck did I just take damage from?
I'd buy PGP stuff. It would be the softest quality. Like your Nana made the blanket.
Don't most modern plotters, like, they print on white with inkjet and then cut it out at the same time?
I do not know.
Enormous might fill us.
I'm not hip to the vinyl world.
Manufacturing facility. I've not found one of these.
I think that's where you get something you need for the story. Like that might be the recipe for the suspension fluid.
Inventory full.
Oh, man, it's right. Contain new crafting formula.
Life support power low. No free slots.
Is there a quest log, or have I just completely missed it in the first, like, 4 hours we've played this?
No, it just kind of holds your hand to get you to where you can warp around. And then it seems like every new place you go to, there's a either an anomaly or an atlas thing, and then it sort of points you in the right direction.
So this literally is you hit yourself in the head from wrecking, and you're going to try to fly to the center of the galaxy as a result of that.
Well, Grizzle doesn't need to. He found the person he's gonna wed, so...
Now I'm running from that. This wasn't a person, by the way. It was like an ape monster.
Recharge.
Whatever. He will caress you gently with his giant ape-like tentacles.
I have a feeling I would be the bottom in that relationship, and I'm not looking for that.
It takes so long to get here. Come on, this is a huge planet. Looks like a lot of ocean. This is probably the most Earth-like planet I've found so far. "30 seconds. Come on."
Radiation protection stabilizing.
The United States becomes the first nation to win 1,000 gold medals. Not sure if serious? I guess that would make sense, right?
How many Olympics have there
USA.
been?
Radiation protection.
Is it because Russia is not there? Ouch.
I've got so many multi-tool recipes, but I've still got my original multi-tool, which is just complete shit.
I've always gotten them from like the shelters where the other life forms are in there. Like they're hanging on the wall sometimes. Sometimes they'll give them to you. I found one in a space station.
No Man's Sky because they all died of boredom, as in No Men in the Sky. Says Pixel Nymph.
There are no men, really. It's all Gek people. Gek self. I thought this looked more like Earth, but now that I'm down on the surface, it doesn't really. This is a reinforced. So I can't even get in here unless I break the door down.
You need grenades.
Shoot.
You might be able to shoot it. Try your blaster.
It doesn't destroy it quick enough. They're angry.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sentinels are really
Every time you
mad.
shoot it, they'll get pissed.
I'm running back to my starship and flying away.
I had a robot cat pop in and try to stop me.
A what?
It was a four-legged robot cat-looking thing.
Oh, did you pick up one of those orbs?
No, it was on a door down.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Are there any other planets in the star system? It's so green here. Here we go. Oh, the warping. Even with the warp, it takes so long.
This game doesn't respect our time.
Or the fact that I'm a designer and I think their UX could be better. Oh, so it wants me to break through this door, but it's like, oh, I don't. It's gonna take so long, and by the time I do, everything's gonna come in and destroy me.
If you had the grenades, it's not so bad.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing units received. Life support power low.
Well, this one doesn't have an encyclopedia.
Wouldn't it be more like a dictionary?
Yeah, I mean, one would think.
Oh, there's actually a Gek person here at the space station. I can't interact with him because my inventory's full. Here, I'll sell some stuff. I don't remember picking up Geknip, but I did. Night crystals.
Night crystals sounds like one of those supplements you take. It's like Viagra, but the fake kind that you get at the gas station.
Oh yeah, they always keep them up by the register.
Jerry T, man, the Snowden thing is weird because it was Greenwald said he was fine, but the key that he posted went to something in the Bitcoin blockchain that was a thing in the amount of 0.000911 Bitcoin.
Greenwald confirmed. Lizard people.
Greenwald has since been replaced with a lizard person.
I didn't have any titanium, friend. Why are you mad at me? I wonder if Spanx watches you guys Team PvP.
Protection.
I kind of doubt it.
If who?
The,
And who's Spanx?
the guy that came over for a visit from places and did stuff on Beer Games Beer a long time ago.
Oh. Oh, I know you're talking. Okay. Wasn't he, like Australian or something?
Yeah, something like that.
It wants me to recharge my photon with oxide. It won't let me.
Hey, Rust Belt. No, it wasn't that Bitcoin got hacked. It was just that Snowden sent a transaction in the amount of 0.000911 Bitcoin.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing. Inventory full.
Need a little bit more carbon.
You can't even reload the photons. What the fuck is this? Is it this thing? No. My photon cannon is 0%. Recharge photon cannon with oxide elements. Iron is an oxide element. Yes.
Stabilizing.
Maybe iron doesn't work. What else is an oxide?
Inventory full.
I got some more crap! I got another inventory slot, yay!
Yay! To make the game slightly less annoying to play.
It's all meaningless. Yay.
Very, very slightly less annoying.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Oh look, it's the habitation thing that's overgrown with plants. I've only seen this 12 times.
I like how that you get an upgraded scanner, but you gotta have that and the regular scanner. You can't just have one.
That's how they get you. It's Apple.
Technology.
Oh.
And you gotta buy another one in a year.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, this game, like, you can upgrade your stuff, but then you have to keep a lot of the same stuff in your inventory, so then it just becomes annoying. It isn't hard to find new inventory slots. The Let's Play I watched got all of them in one episode.
Radiation.
That might have been lucky spawn though, right?
Nah, you find them pretty often. Anytime you see a drop pod.
I've only seen one so far. And I've explored a lot of different planets.
I've learned the Gek word for multi-tool.
Inventory full.
I learned like horrible words like abomination and despair.
Trying to give you a hint.
No free slots in ship inventory.
There's gonna be a phrase that's like, Sony made me do this. It's gonna be hidden, it's an Easter egg. Oh, didn't mean to yawn. Oh, the beacon. I think I've got the module to open this door now.
So you have a multi-tool that has like 15 slots?
Mine has 12.
Light support
Damn.
power.
32 exosuit slots and 25 ship slots.
God damn.
I've only got 16 ship slots.
I've got 5 tool slots and I can't find a better tool to save my life.
It wants me to upgrade or refuel my photon cannons. I literally cannot. And I can't disassemble it. But it's like, use oxide. But I've got iron. What about titanium? I don't get it. It still lets me use it. Recharge photon cannon with oxide elements. I want to. I really do, game. I want to. No Man's Sky dev is pretty excited that two players found each other. Really?
Excited because it means they won't lose their jobs.
But I thought it wasn't possible. Are you just talking about where they found each other's planets?
Yeah, that's not really anything, is it?
Stabilizing.
Sounds like GameSpot might have got a few dollars from Sony to run that story. Oh, something blew up.
Ow! Oh my gosh, you have to reload and it takes so long. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Was I supposed to come in here for it? Oh, antimatter. I can buy that. Why? Who cares?
Oh, now I can't fucking land.
Because no fuel?
No, it keeps saying landing area not clear. Now there's this fucking oddly placed oh, there's no way I'm gonna get back up here if I fly down there with my jetpack. Maybe I can walk.
Hey, Antilogy.
The Kilo thinks their game is mightier than it is. I think they're well aware of what it is. But the hype train has served them so well. They're just going to keep on riding it. Because they don't respect us.
They're Steve Jobs. They're a visionary.
And that they're selling bullshit. I'll agree with you. Oddly, one thing they did not address is the fact that the two players that met up were unable to see or interact with each other in any way. There's the reality.
Mr. Sheep says you can fly up cliffs without jetpack fuel. Good night, all. I made this.
See ya.
Oh yeah. If you just use the jetpack against the face of a cliff, it totally doesn't use the fuel.
This game will never have traditional multiplayer. People don't want to believe it, even after the devs explain it.
I was shocked. I'm always shocked, and I don't know why I continue to be shocked, but how many people are like protective? They white knight for the devs and the Steam forums and shit. What you don't understand.
why?
This is a business transaction. They are not your friends.
No free slots.
They're gonna lie to you and fuck you like a young man at a college bar.
They never lie.
And you're gonna like it, like some of those girls do. Oh, you'll pretend to be upset about it. You'll tell your friends you can't believe it, but you knew what you were getting into.
What does PGP think of Star Citizen, and will we see a co-op play of it?
What I've played of Star Citizen, I thought it was garbage. Its pricing model, it blows my mind. I will never pay. I'm gonna buy a game, and then I'm gonna buy a subscription to that game, and then I'm gonna buy a ship. No.
Oh, I remember there was a free weekend to that, and I remember we were like, oh.
Inventory full.
Because I think even if it was a free weekend, you had to buy something else, and it was like, well, why? But why?
Unless a lot changes and it's like amazing. What I played was trash. But unless it gets a lot better, or Muffalo, Greymock, or Zero Straws lose their minds and buy a bunch of copies, you will not see it on this channel.
We still got Elite Dangerous to we gotta come up with something amazing to use the flight sticks for. I don't know what. Probably not Elite Dangerous.
I definitely could not get into Elite Dangerous. I feel a lot of my feelings about this game, I feel about Elite Dangerous. It's just, there's nothing fun to do. Delivering packages for 3 hours is not exciting, no matter how many pirate attacks happen. And, similarly, sometimes you find your friends, sometimes you don't.
Radiant
I just like that about Ark too.
Oh yeah, we've got the forest. It was just starting to get interesting.
Force is good.
I really like the Force. Yeah, and it updates pretty frequently as well, which is nice.
Definitely not playing that with the flight stick.
Not unless you have a webcam on too. I've spent thousands of dollars on Star Citizen. I'm prepared to spend more.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I guess if you really get a lot of enjoyment and you spend a lot of hours playing it, but hardly any entertainment is worth that for me.
Yeah, I've seen people that spend like they set a budget and they're like, I'm gonna spend $1,000 a year on my hobby. And in that context, it's like, I've been doing this for 5 years. I spent $5,000 on this. It's like, wow, okay. But usually, like, they've got some really impressive shit to show for it. And the guy that I'm thinking of in particular was this really old guy that lived near where I lived, and he was super into model trains. And he was a retiree. I think he was, he worked for the railroad or something. And it was like, yeah, I can spend $1,000 a year on railroad stuff. And so, like, this year, I spent $100 a month, or a little less than $100 a month. But next year, I'm gonna basically buy all this stuff in January because I need A, B, C, X, Y, and Z, and I'm not gonna have anything for the rest of the year. And I don't know. I don't know. And so it was kind of fun.
That's kind of sad. You work for the railroad and then you go into model railroads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you really love your job.
Well, he was talking to me because he was making little. He'd figured out how to make like little track control things so that he could synchronize stuff that was happening. And this was like, before this was not even a thing. We're talking probably like 2003. And he was selling those, and he's like, yeah, I'll pay you to put them online. I'll ship them out and do everything. And then I can buy more model train stuff. And he was making enough that he could have like made a lot of money, but he was just like, no, I just want to buy more train stuff. I only want to sell enough to get all the train stuff I could ever want. So it's kind of funny.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Some drink and eat their money.
I mean, I got no problem with people want to do that shit. Whatever makes you happy. As long as you're not buying, I don't know, what did you buy that would be terrible? Child pornography. Stay away from that. You're cool. Oh, and Apple products. Those are pretty much on the same level for me.
I think I mentioned it last time, but I was just delighted that some, mainstream tech pundit came out with a thing that was like, hey, wait a minute. Apple's Mac Pros haven't been updated in like 4 years. What gives? And it's like, somebody didn't get you your happy pills there, guy?
Somebody at Apple was hitting the big red button. They're waking up.
Yeah.
Release something new. Release something from the pipeline. The ankle bracelet. Hurry.
The ankle watch. The toe ring, the Apple toe ring. I don't understand toe rings. They were like really popular when I was young.
The Apple toe ring. God, that would be so perfect.
We should make a website for that and see if people actually believe it.
But you'd have to sell a special pair of shoes too, because like the important part about having the Apple toe ring is being able to show everybody.
Oh yeah, that would be perfect. You could have like a marketing deal with someone. Louis Vuitton, I guess Louis Vuitton's like the first shoe company I can think of who's really expensive and
Aren't
probably
those
overpriced.
supposed to be actually pretty good shoes though? I mean, you got to find it's got to be like a Beats by Dre thing, where it's just garbage shoes, but you mark them up.
I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't own a pair because they're expensive, but I mean, they're just high heels. You can't get that much use out of them because how often are you wearing heels except for like work?
Well, every day once you get your Apple toe ring.
Gotta show it off.
It is amazing how many people really like the Beats by Dre headphones. And I'm no headphone expert, but I tried a pair because I know somebody that has a pair, and I thought they were awful.
You don't even like music.
I don't. I was
Well,
just...
yeah, I mean, it's been proven that it's all software. And all it does is crank up the... It's just a... You know, if you have an equalizer on any other device, you can emulate it.
Because it just cranks the bass is literally all it does.
It's just... There's an equalizer built in. There's like a preamp. And it cranks the bass. That's it.
Well, of course that's worth a premium.
Yeah, like 300%, 400%, maybe more than that actually. This guy's got a sweet hat. He's got a sweet hat, but there's like it's hollow on the inside, so that's not functional at all.
Greenleaf, where have you been? Well, Wendell likes Weird Al.
Yep.
That's about it, and it's more for the cleverness of the lyrics. All of his skill points are in other trees.
One way to look at it, yeah.
That's how I feel about math. Like, all of my skill points are in other trees. I have none reserved for math. Amongst us, I have a monthly budget for Team PGP, and we thank you for it.
Oh, thank you. Crazy sons of bitches.
My whole reason for being during this play session was to save money, and I've literally spent it all on inventory slots. I'm now too broke to buy the next inventory slot. So that just goes to show you the progression of this game is... it's a snail's pace. A retarded,
Oh no!
crippled snail. With a drinking problem.
Inventory full.
Can't tell where I'm being shot from.
Technology recharge.
Oh, my things are overheated. Ah! Got one left here.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
I don't see him.
You should get a little triangle pointing at any kind of threat.
I see it, but it's like when I turn around, I don't have any kind of visual on him.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
At this point, I think every company needs to purge its marketing team and start over. That's true. I agreed as soon as you purge marketing team.
Marketing has become 90% of business in the world, and that's sad.
We could spend money on making a really good product.
But the other sad part is, if you do that, you're not necessarily going to make any money without the marketing. I mean, let's say that you had a really fantastic Twitch stream, but nobody knows about it.
Yay, Christopher Bloom, thanks for tracking us down. We didn't know a memo would be needed.
This planet had like 7 drop pods on it. I just don't have the cash.
There needs to be like a loan shark set up next to it. Do you need cash now for Dropbox?
Did you see that? Have you heard of Operation Choke Point?
I haven't.
The Obama administration is advising, quote unquote, banks that they might not want to do business with various other businesses. And it's mostly pawn shops who won't, like, give them all the information that they want. Gun stores and those payday loan places.
Wow.
So the banks are, you know, obviously the fucking federal government comes and it's like, hey, just a suggestion, but don't do business with these people. So they're not.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
That seems like that's undue influence. So, while you can climb a cliff and not use your stuff, you cannot climb a monolith.
I don't think the monoliths even have
Radiation protection.
a physical presence, do they? Don't you fly through them?
This one's got like a hole at the bottom. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here.
It's a glory monolith.
Life support power. Low.
Chevy's real people, not actor. I've not seen those. I don't know what those are. It's so great not ever seeing commercials.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing. Radiation
Oh, button pusher says you interact with the thing on the ground.
stabilizing.
Yeah, there's usually a big circle in front of it. And it'll give you a moral dilemma.
Does anybody see it? Am I just missing it?
Sometimes there's like a sphere or a pyramid that's in the ground.
This thing looks like a damn Stargate.
Radiation protection.
Don't have a TV? Yeah, I don't have a TV either. It's so liberating. Tune
I don't
out.
have cable, but I have a television.
So many model glitches.
YouTube, Twitch, and a little bit of Usenet supplement. That's all you need.
Radiation protection.
Sometimes you gotta give in and watch some Game of Thrones.
But only
Oh.
sometimes.
Amazon Prime. You know, if you really get desperate. Or if, maybe a Netflix gift card. Don't ever subscribe though.
My younger cousin was over earlier. He was like, "You don't have cable?" And I was like, "Nope. Too expensive for not any benefit."
I'll tell you, Time Warner, like, they will not give up the notion that I need cable. Like, they just can't. It's not in their reality that I could not want cable. They're like, listen, $15 on top of what you're paying. 15. Come on, how could you not want it for $15? I'm like, no, I don't want it.
I'm always surprised because I don't watch TV very often except when I go like to my mom's house, and I'm like, wow, there's so many commercials. I forget.
Oh yeah, I saw. Oh, it was the Olympics. Yeah, somebody clocked the NBC Olympics coverage. They were literally doing 8 minutes and 8 minutes. They were doing 8 minutes of Olympics and 8 minutes of commercials.
That's just outrageous.
Protection. Stabilizing.
And have you ever watched like a real popular movie and it's the first time it's airing on television?
It's just all ads.
It's crazy. And it's so they have to inject so many commercials. There's no clean spot to cut for the commercial. So there'd be like, middle of a conversation, they'll cut to a commercial. It's got a TV and so far it's a computer monitor. Yeah, if I ever buy another quote-unquote TV, it's going to be a monitor like this one here, this 40-inch 4K.
Those really are life-changing. I want to roll up one so I can take it with me when I go on trips.
I pressed a fucking Windows button.
No free slots in ship inventory.
I have a satellite dish and a PCIe card that works for it. Literally have everything to watch TV for free, but never bothered. When I was in college, I had one of those hacked DirecTV cards. And that really was like just a black hole of time because you didn't really ever watch anything. You just spent all your time cruising through the things that you could watch.
Or tinkering around with the technology itself.
And sometimes you'd land on like, Japanese wrestling, and it's like, I gotta stick here for a while. I gotta see what's going on here. Sometimes I'd watch rugby, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue what these guys are doing.
I like more violent sports like that though. They're fun to watch.
How many of the Olympic 8 minutes are interviews? I saw a thing where somebody broke down an average football game, or maybe it was the Super Bowl, and the actual time, like, of people playing football was insanely low. It was much less than the clock time because, a lot of times the play will be over and the clock is still running. I think a given game it was like 13 minutes of actual football being played. And that's a 2-hour broadcast, maybe more.
Enormous says that it looks like the Stargate to him too. Did you see? Is there something I could have done there? Because I didn't do anything there. Like I didn't trigger anything. I didn't watch anything. There was no like sphere or cube or tetrahedron or whatever in the ground. So I didn't know what to do there. I just gave up.
It's not hard to see text on the 40-inch monitor. I mean, you can control that in Windows. I did have to crank up the font size in my text processing stuff, my editors. But, I mean, I could read it without that, just not super comfortably.
We need monitors that output enough light to burn your retina.
It's amazing in terms of, like having 4 windows on the screen. You don't switch between windows. They're just there in another spot, and it's fine.
Kind of like how I'm enjoying this game now, keeping up with 2 different chats, keeping an eye on everything else in the universe.
suit inventory.
You'd think, like, this planet has tons and tons of giant gold phalluses just sticking up out of the ground. You could probably design a bot to go and harvest those. I mean, that'd be easy to recognize and harvest, I would think.
Life support power low. Radiation protection stabilizing. Inventory full.
The fake testicles that Will Ferrell wore in Step Brothers are worth around $20,000. Okay.
Today
Do you
I
know-
learned.
Do you know you can get testicle implants for your dog that's been neutered?
Wait. It was gonna be bad enough if you just said stopped there, but for your dog, why?
No, you definitely, like, humans definitely can. Which makes a little more sense. I mean, you know,
I mean, does it really though?
well, you know, I mean, maybe you don't want to explain that every time you have sex with somebody, but for your dog.
That's just levels of. I watched an episode of House Hunters the other day, and they were like, "This is our dog. He's our baby. He has anxiety, so we give him Prozac, and he has to have a room for the house, and like we need a big yard for him." And I was like, "Good grief, this dog lives better than I do."
Imagine how fucked up you are if you're a dog on Prozac.
Recharge.
It's like maybe he should have just been, sent to a kill shelter, you know?
Yeah, that's evolution at work. I feel that way about humans.
Maybe you should
Imagine-
have gotten a big dog instead of a tiny little baby dog.
But imagine there's a big flood, right? And those people have to flee. And that Prozac dog has to fend for himself for a little while. God, I wish that could be a reality show.
Watching that dog freak out.
Take Prozac dog, put a bunch of drone cameras on him or whatever, and take him to, like, Mexico City to run with all the strays down there.
Turn it into a reality show and have famous actors narrate the, those old pet movies where they didn't even bother trying to animate the lips of the dogs and the cats. It's just about...
Look Who's Talking? Are those movies?
Yeah, that's what the one with the babies, but they did one with with pets too, didn't they?
I think so.
I think that might have come later.
That's probably the worst couple I'd seen on House Hunters in a long time. Homeward Bound? Oh yeah, I guess Homeward Bound would count too. Sassy, Chance, and what was the other one's name? It's sad that I remember
I
that.
don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't know if I ever saw that one. But I'm guessing, see, now I don't know anything about that movie, but I'm guessing they got home okay.
Still
State
state
of-
of emergency? Why?
I saw that. That's some crazy floods.
Oh. Are those storms coming our way? All I
No
keep
idea.
hearing about on the news is like, oh, there's gonna be a thunderstorm, and then it never happens.
Well, you know, eventually they'll be right.
My red blistered skin wishes there had been a thunderstorm yesterday. So look who's talking now, the head talking dog. I could have sworn that was true.
Inventory full. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Oh, look at this thing. It's like the caterpillar from A Bug's Life, where he has the tiny little wings.
Oh yeah, Louisiana's flooded. Milwaukee was the riots. Some cop shot somebody, and they're just going crazy.
Oh. Ow.
The Gek, when you meet them, they're always pretty friendly and helpful. But when you find their, like, ruins and shit, they're like the warmongering badasses. And I really, I don't get that
understand,
from them.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's already 10:30.
Yeah, you guys want to call it a little early and fart around with stuff on the place?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not having any fun here.
Chat, you want to... Been dying to get anything off your chest before we go? Oh my god, 64 people are watching this on Twitch?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
They like it, or I don't know, they like each other probably more than this game. They're all good friends. You guys should all join the Steam group and then make friends there so you can play games together.
I'm at a planet that was discovered by Tibbs TV.
Oh,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I've not found any planet that's, or any system even, that was discovered by anybody else.
Go flame that channel.
I don't know if I even said a name for me.
I think it's just your Steam name. I renamed all my early galaxies and planets to the various bugs that were in the game.
Clipping bug. No texture bug.
No multiplayer was one of them.
I named mine Christus First Galaxy, No Boys Allowed. Like a child.
Before I go, I got the one, like I got the warp juice a while ago, but I haven't done anything with it. What was the next thing I do after that? Because I was totally exploring the planet I got all the shit on.
Wait, say that again? What did you do?
I got the warp juice, so I can warp, but I haven't warped the first time yet.
Oh, you just go to your galaxy map. And then, did you charge it up once?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just fly into space, go to the galaxy map, and you can warp to wherever. You're still on the first?
Oh no, I did this. I'm on the second one. Yeah. So I've warped from the second one to the third one now.
I think I'm on the ninth one, the
Wow.
ninth jump, and I'm having the same experience.
I totally explored the planet. Like I got all the Gek words, and sold all the shit, and collected all the stuff. Did all the other stuff.
You should have scanned all the animals, because that gets you $250,000.
Wow. Oh, here's another system discovered by Tibbs TV.
Tibbs has been everywhere.
Oh, here's one discovered by Nikki Cruz 01.
That bastard.
Luke Hong's Hidaka.
So, what are the odds? There's a quintillion planets, but people are already finding other people's planets? It doesn't seem likely. You guess there's at most 1 million people playing this game, right? Maybe 2?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people bought the game and then returned it. So maybe less people are playing than we think.
Well, that just makes it even more unlikely. Maybe a little bit more bullshit Hello Games?
Abandoned facility detected. Manufacturing facilities contain new crafting formulas.
People
Okay.
found named planets day 1. Well, that's probably the PS4 people. I imagine that's shared. Yeah. Are we done? Go play with flights?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me get to the manufacturing facility so I can say.
Oh yeah, good call. Where's my ship at? Lost
I would
it.
say, who cares about saving? Because you're never going to play it again. But if they patch it, I'm going to see what that's about.
I found somewhere else I can probably save.
Seems about 82,000 people are in this game right now.
Well, that's just Steam. Well, there's console people too.
Is there a way to rename your starship?
I'm pretty sure there is, yeah.
I found robot people.
Oh, you lucky dog. I've only found Gex so far. Takes a very long time to thaw, cook, and refreeze 373 steaks in Hurt World. You're like next level. But what about Orwongs?
Why would you need to do that many times?
I've given this game 2 weeks and no one will play or stream this. It's happened before. Like Battleborn.
Well, I've saved at the Opop Swo Lowlands. We will see you guys. I'm not going to be here Wednesday, so...
Oh yeah, you'll be coming back.
Yep. So we'll see you guys Friday. Well, you guys can see them Wednesday. I'll see you guys Friday.
So,
Yes.
Or
prepare
something.
your assholes for Overwatch. Because you know that's what it's going to be.
No, it might be something else, you don't know. But probably Overwatch, maybe. Maybe.
My God.